Alright, hello guys. In this video we're going to do work problems and we're going to use rational expressions and rational techniques to solve these problems. Now the first problem we're going to do is number 1. Oops, I need a pen for this. Number 1, and we have that Ryan can dig a hole, 10 feet by 10 feet hole in 5 hours. So we know that Ryan's individual time is 5 hours. Kinstel could dig the same hole in 6 hours. So Kinstel's time is 6 hours. And the question is, how long would it take them if they work together? Let's see. Sorry, I had to lower the volume. Total time, right? So T is the total time working together. And we're going to keep this basic format when we solve our problems. Total time over individual time plus total time over individual time is going to give us one job. So following that format, we know that the total time is an unknown, so we have T over, so with Ryan's individual time, 5. So this is going to be Ryan's contribution to the job, plus Kinstel's contribution, the total time, which we don't know, over Kinstel's contribution, which is 6 hours. And together, they're going to dig one hole. So what we have here is we have to get a common denominator. This is 5 and this is 6. So we're going to multiply this by 6 and this one by 5 over 5. And our numerator is going to be this plus this one. So we have 6t plus 5t, which are like terms. We'll have to combine those. 5 times 6 is 30. We have 1. Getting rid of the denominator, we'll multiply both sides by 30. Alright, this cancels. And we can go ahead and combine the 6 and the 5, which is 11. So 11t equals 30. Getting rid of the 11, we have t equals 30 divided by 11, which is 2.73. And since we're dealing with hours, this one is in hours. So if they were digging the hole together, it would take them 2.73 hours. Alright, now we're going to work on problem number 3. And in problem number 3, it says that it takes Trayvon 10 hours to clean an attic. So Trayvon's time is 10 hours. And Cody can clean the same attic in 7 hours. So Cody's time is 7 hours. Find how long it would take them if they work together. So we're looking for that total time if they were doing the job together. So once again, the total time over individual plus total over individual equals 1. So for Trayvon's time, it's going to be t over 10 plus Cody's, not the time, the amount of work that they do for the job. The amount of work that Cody does for the job is going to be t over 7. And both works combined is going to equal the one job. And once again, you have two rational expressions. We got to combine them. And then we have to solve this equation. So we'll multiply this one by 7 and this by 10. Our numerator is going to be 7t plus 10t. Over the denominator, which is 70, equals 1. We get rid of the denominator by multiplying both sides by the denominator. They cancel. And we're going to combine this. 7t and 10t are like terms, so we can add them. So this becomes 17t equals 70. Solving for t, we have to divide both sides by 17. We get t equals, and you get your calculator, 70 divided by 17, 4.12. And since we're working with hours, this is in hours. And it kind of makes sense that if they were doing the job together, it would be less than 10 and 7. Okay, so now we're going to work on problem 5. Let me move the problem up a bit. All right, problem number 5 says that working together, Paul and Daniel can pick 40 bushels of apples in 4.95 hours. So we have, whoops, where's the pen? Number 5. We have that Paul and Daniel can complete a job together, but it takes them 4.95 hours. I'm going to keep on reading. Had he done it alone, and I guess, had he done it alone, it would have taken Daniel 9 hours. So Daniel's individual time is 9 hours. So Daniel, 9 hours. The question says, find how long it would take Paul to do it alone. So Paul's time is what we're looking for. That's the unknown. So if you look at the basic format on how to solve these problems, is total over individual. Well, it just so happens that we do know t. T is 4.95. So when we work on Daniel's contribution to the job, the total time, 4.95, over Daniel's time, which is 9 hours, plus Paul's contribution. We need the total time, t over individual. T is 4.95, but Paul's individual time we don't know. That's our variable, x. And together they both complete one job. So this problem is a little bit different because we were given the total time. We're looking for an individual time. But we're still following the same pattern. We have to get a common denominator. Right? And the numerator is going to be 4.95x plus 4.95 times 9. In the calculator, it's 4.95 times 9. I'm sorry, guys, but something's wrong with my voice. It's weird. I might need a cough drop. Let's not forget that this is over 9x equals 1. And once again, we got to get rid of the 9x. Cross out the denominator, and we have 4.95x plus 44.55 equals 9x. Now we don't combine these two. They're not like terms. This one has an x, this one does not. In fact, the one that has the x is on the other side of the equal sign, so we need to balance. Since 4.95x is less than this 9, get a positive number. I'm going to subtract 4.95x from both sides. I'm going to bring down my 44.55. And on the calculator, I'm going to do 9 minus 4.95. I get 4.05. Divided by 4.05. I get that x is equal to 44.55 4.05. I'm typing it in the calculator. I get 11. And since I'm working with hours, it's 11 hours. So this means that Paul's individual time is 11 hours. It would take him 11 hours to do the job by himself. All right, let's do another one. All right, let's work out problem number 7. Let's see. Rob can tar a roof in 9 hours. So Rob can complete the job in 9 hours. One day, his friend Kayla helped him, and it only took 4.74 hours. So when Rob and Kayla do the job together, it only takes 4.74 hours. The question is, how long would it take Kayla to do it alone? So Kayla's individual time is what we don't know, and that's the unknown. Now remember, this is when they were working together, so this one is T. So when we write this in function, the T is known. It's one of the individual times that we don't know. So Rob's contribution to the job is going to be the total time over his individual time, which is 9, plus Kayla's contribution is the total time over her individual time, which we don't know. And together, they complete one job. So you have to get a common denominator. And the numerator is going to be 4.74x plus 4.74 times 9, 42.66 over 9x equals 1. Getting rid of the denominator. We get 4.74x plus 42.66 equals 9x. Now we have to solve for x. I'm going to subtract 4.74x from the 9x so that I get a positive answer. This cancels, and I got 42.66 equals 9 minus 0.74. And once again, I encourage you to be working out this problem by yourself with your own calculator, confirming that indeed these are the numbers that you get and how I'm getting them. Now we're solving for x, so we're going to divide both sides by this 4.26. It looks like x is 10 hours. Divided by, let me just, yeah, 10.01 or 10 hours. The calculator gave me this. I just looked at the numbers and I can see that they're off by a factor of 10. Alright, so Kayla's individual time is 10 hours. Alright, once again, if you have any questions about these, feel free to send me an email. Please be very specific about what your question is. Alright, and good luck studying.